How well do local councils in Victoria deal with your complaints? That's the question we sought to answer in my latest inquiry. We found for years that one of the main causes of complaints about local councils is in fact the way those councils deal with complaints. All too often, complaints are seen as a nuisance or provoke an unhelpful, defensive, bureaucratic response. This can fuel people's grievances rather than address them. Actually, complaints are free feedback. They're a great way for councils to find out how the public thinks they should improve their service. What we wanted to check was whether councils were making it easy to complain, responding to complaints effectively, and learning from complaints to improve services. We found some positives compared to a few years ago. More councils have targets for responding to complaints promptly, tell people how they can ask for a review of a decision, and have complaint handling policies and provide training to staff. We also found areas where councils need to improve. A key problem is councils have no common definition of what a complaint is. We think it should cover any expression of dissatisfaction. That's what the Australian Standard for Complaints Management says. But too many councils adopt a narrow definition of a complaint. For example, only about 30% of Victoria's 79 councils said a resident who reported their bin had not been emptied was making a complaint. But a lot of complaints about missed bins will tell a council something about its service provider and give them a chance to fix it, to provide a better service to the community. Too many councils say that they're simply requests for service and shouldn't count as complaints. The risk here is that those who understate the level of public dissatisfaction may well be failing to deal with it. I've recommended a range of measures to support councils in handling complaints better, including changes to legislation to include a broad definition of a complaint and to require councils to manage and resolve complaints, updating our guide for councils on how to best handle complaints and to provide more information about human rights and accessibility. There needs to be a change of mindset about complaints. Complaints are a good thing. Councils with high numbers of complaints aren't doing worse. They're probably better at letting their communities know how to complain to them. Some councils have already embraced complaints for the free feedback they provide. It's time for all councils to recognise this.